Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to the Crypto Bellwether. Now this may sound a little funny and that I'm not being serious, but I'm dead serious. FOMO, fear of missing out, is going to lead us to the future, and it's going to be the next bump in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Now hear me out. I know you have an understanding of FOMO, fear of missing out, how it relates to the average public. And that's about to happen. Because in 2021, two big things really happened. Bitcoin made a massive run, and NFTs basically shine a spotlight on Bitcoin and cryptos. It is now on everyone's radar. And for the few people that have not heard of Bitcoin or crypto and don't understand it, trust me, the people already that are experiencing FOMO in the public, they're going to spread the word. And that will move the markets. But that's only a small portion of what I'm thinking. That's one variable, one sector. Now, hear me out. What's the next one? Look at what just happened. We got Grayscale, basically was the first one to start having ETFs. And basically, that's the average accredited investor that's been in the stock market that has an avenue now to crypto. And if you go to their website and you look at their numbers, they're absolutely mind-blowing. And yes, a lot of people may have been leery as far as the average guy that's been trading stocks for 20, 30 years and has a pretty good nest egg and is pretty wealthy and didn't want to lose that doing something stupid. Well, now the people that have dabbled in that arena and they compare their numbers, it's mind-blowing. I mean, Grayscale's numbers are better in 1 year than the best hedge fund has produced in like 10, 15 years combined. So trust me, FOMO is about to hit for the people that's been trading stocks for years and years and years and have done quite well. They're going to get into the ETFs. But now that's not where the big money's coming from. The FOMO from the banks and the institutions that are going to see that. They're going to start opening up ETFs and as many avenues into crypto as you can't even imagine. Now also, they're starting to have IRAs. Think about that. You can trade crypto in an IRA and defer your taxes and into retirement. That's amazing. And when that money starts to flow in and those numbers start to be seen by the average pension fund and stuff, FOMO is going to set in. Now, you've probably heard of those two, but I don't know if you've heard of this. There's a company called Bank. Let's see, what is there? Hold on a second. Silvergate Bank. Now, it's not a big franchise. However, they just started allowing you to borrow money against your Bitcoin. And trust me when I tell you, if that's successful, and I don't know why it won't be, and they start to see the volume of customers, FOMO is going to set in again for the big banks. And there's going to be a lot of different avenues and a big flood of money from the banks that's going to come in. Now also, once the pension funds and like the government funds, once they are allowed to go into the ETFs or the IRAs, it's going to open the floodgates. And the FOMO is what's going to kickstart that. Now, that's the other sector. So we have the average person on the street. That FOMO is going to kick in. We have the institutions. That FOMO is going to kick in. But let's talk about the real money. The government. You don't think they're going to get FOMO? Well, if they're intelligent, they will. And America's way behind. Because, quite frankly, we are way too political about things that don't matter. And we're missing the biggest boom and the biggest reset in American, actually in the history of the world. So what's going to get FOMO started with the governments? Well, look what El Salvador is doing. El Salvador is a third world country. And if everything plays out just right for that country, if everything plays out, that country can jump into first world in probably a decade. That would be astonishing. And it's building a roadmap for other countries. And actually, I hope it works, because that's going to change the world. Anyway, then you also have Dubai teaming up with Binance, and they want to create the crypto capital of the world in Dubai. And they got together and they are turning their World Trade Building in Dubai into the crypto center. And they are fast-pacing regulation that will attract the crypto community from all over the world. And their legislation is not to slow it down. All it is just to protect the consumer. You know, no money laundering. They want to stop that. You want to be able to put your money in and it's safe, no scammers. You want to be able to put your money in and if you lose your password, be able to get it out. Those are the laws they're trying to do. And so Dubai gets it. And if you think about the money in that country and the move, that could take them to the strongest country in the world. Not saying that's going to happen, but trust me, everyone's going to be losing ground to Dubai. Now, the other part of that is there are 13 countries right now that you can set up shop and trade crypto and not pay any taxes. Now, that's not going to be a trend that goes global. However, there's a lot of people going to be looking to move to those countries. Trust me. So, hopefully, the regulation and the tax code will start to change and reflect the demand for the people that are successful in crypto and hopefully hold them in America. Anyway, so add that up. I didn't mean to get off on a rant, but add that up. You got FOMO in the public, FOMO in the banks and the hedge funds, and FOMO in the government. And all that right now is just about ready to rear its head. And once that FOMO collectively kicks in, it's going to send Bitcoin and crypto to the next level. Anyway, that's something to think about. I'm really curious of what you guys have to say in the comments about it. I probably didn't present it quite like I wanted to. But anyway, just remember, Uncle Ray said it first. FOMO is going to lead us into the future. And it's going to be quite profitable for all of us if you're already in. That being said, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for information. If nothing else, it gave you something to think about. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. Hit that like button, ring the bell so you get more of these videos and you don't miss any. share with like-minded people, and come back. We want you to be part of this community. Take care, guys.